Now say, woo, baby. My name Briana. I lie about everything. No, cause see, y'all gonna have to tip-tay for this shit, baby. Because I told y'all weeks ago that there was going to be a problem with Robert getting Moski, apparently, because he would be the only one to be able to see if another person was actually pregnant. And as the world has got to see, we are still in some discrepancies. Because you can't go from to flat. From to flat. Oh yeah, I was supposed to say something. There's nothing left to say. What? You already know what it is. She lying again. Period. Just missing babies is a thing. There was babies there, and now the babies are gone. I don't know what has been going on.
I'm gonna sell you the money for doing the act, for acting like ultrasound. I'm gonna sell you the money later on. This is the set. We all set right now. We all set right now. This is all set stuff. This is all fake right now.
The babies is gone. I don't know what has went wrong, but I don't know if y'all remember when this camera came on, when Tay camera came on about a month ago, right? She had said when the thing was going back and forth about Amora. I don't even like calling her that because you know the Nate thing. So I'm just gonna be like Moski, right? Remember when there was a problem picking up Moski when he wanted to get Moski, but now we know what the Moski was. The Moski not getting Moski was because something was upski. And what was upski was the fact is that Tay had said Robert was about to feel it because he would be the only one that would be able to see Briana off of this internet, baby, that would be able to actually prove whether she was pregnant or not, right? So just so happened today we got a display of a person looking very unpregnant, baby. So now how are we going to explain this? Is some people going to say, hey, the picture is not clear enough, so you can't see? I hope that's the one that they go with, because somebody already tried that on me. And being that I got the up close and personal pictures in my inbox, as you will see displayed within this video. You will get to know the same thing I know, the same thing we been knew. Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and you know you're gonna get these tips from me. It's YouTube's favorite unicorn, baby. Let's get into it. Well, apparently today some pictures have come across the internet. Yes, Beyonce's internet that Robert took when he either dropped Moski off or picked her up. And in these pictures you see Briana, right? And within the factors of seeing Briana and her body, it doesn't look like her body is matching with the same body that has been displayed on the internet, baby. Now for me, I said I wasn't going to be, doing videos about every little thing, but I felt the need to come back and do this video for my supporters because Tay told y'all, baby, maybe a month ago, right, that there was going to be some problems as it got further into this pregnancy with Robert picking up Moski, right? Because off the internet, he would be the only person to be able to see if she is really pregnant, right? We could argue with her all day. We could disagree. We could agree. But at the end of the day, we won't actually get a chance to see until there's some babies, right? Now, in his case, he still has to co-parent with this person. So wherever they meet, he will always get to see whether there's a pregnant belly, baby. And apparently there wasn't no belly to be found. To me, there looks like there's no belly in those pictures at all. As you can see here in my display, the belly looks very flat, baby. She's picking the child up, and I would say if you're pregnant with twins, right? If you're pregnant with twins and your belly is formulated within a certain type of way, how would you be able to pick up the baby without there not being no underbelly, right? And with that being said, I'm going to continue to come back and look further into this because I don't like for people to play on a person's top, right? And a person is fully playing on another person's top for whatever reason, right? And one thing don't have nothing to do with the other. And a lot of the times I bring these videos, but I'm trying to detach Robert and Briana, right? My storyline is no longer them together because they are no longer together. Now we actually get to see them apart, right? And in the factors of seeing them apart, we get to see where the BS starts, right? Because one person will always get the kickback of what another person is going through in their situation, whether it's having another kid, whether they dealing with something in their relationship, is always going to fall back on Robert did it, right? And with the factors of it always falling back into it being Robert did it, right? He ain't had nothing to do with this. He ain't get her pregnant. Tay made it funny because that's what this is actually all about. But what he did do was bring this picture for me and you to be able to actually see that where's the baby? The babies. You think she gonna give them people back their diapers? Or did they just send her cash? How does that work? I'm trying to figure out how does all of this work. Because you done had virtual this and virtual that. I'm just trying to figure out if there's no baby, do these people get their money back? Because that would be fully considered to be a scam, ma'am, right? Even if you called yourself pulling a prank on the internet, right? How would that work if you actually took people's money in and never told them that you was playing? That's like a silent robbery where you have people willingly turn over their money, right? And they think that they're contributing to something that is conducive of you, right? Like they feel they supporting you, anything that has to do with you. So if you having babies, they want to support that too, right? But now what do you do when there's no babies to produce? Do you come back and do one of these, I'm writing you a 4-page letter? Like, how do you write a 4-page letter to the internet? And is that something that you're going to copy and paste as well? Because any apology that this girl has put online has not been real. It's been somebody else's words. So, we're going to have to figure this out. No, we really going to have to figure this out. Together, separate, however it's going to have to go. Because this can't continue to be the show. It's not good for anyone. You got people being dragged into situations that they no longer even have anything to do with, off of the factors of another person's actions. Now, we see what the actions is. I just want to see what's going to be the comeback for this. Like, how is this going to be explained? Is they going to say that Robert going to get charges for taking the picture? But if he did that out of safety because of the way that a person be lying, then I don't think that would be an actual charge, because I did it for my safety, because the history that I have with this young lady is not good. So if I can take a video whenever we meet to show that there's nothing happening, then I think that's what it is that I'm going to continue to do. Because if I go into the courtroom, I have proof. Like, look, Your Honor, look, not what she said. Look at the video. The video is what it is. Because, see, videos tell a story that a mouth doesn't have to, right? Because you could clearly look at the video and it will tell whatever story that needs to be told, right? So that don't have to be said by another soul. But what I'm trying to figure out is lying about a pregnancy, Timu preacher, what's next? But what's next? Like, you can't make this shit up at this point. It can't be made up. I don't think another person would want it made up, even if somebody was lying on me about the situations that's taking place. That would be crazy. But for a person to basically be putting these lies out about themselves, now the only thing that seems to be true is that every man that you've had has left you. Yep, that's the honest information. That right there seems to be the only piece of honest information. And none of that money that you spent changed Nathan, because a person still got what it is that they needed to receive out of the deal, and that didn't keep them still. So what's next? You can't buy them. You can't lie on them, obviously. You need to stop lying on these men, because these men ain't do shit. And once you lie on them and they leave you, obviously it doesn't make them come back again. It makes them stay all the way gone. So if you seen that happen with the first one, the second one, and now the third one, I don't think you should be a repeat offender. That's just my opinion. And in my opinion, I hope at some point this shit be ending, because I would like to positively see a person be able to move on with their family, meaning the children that they already have, and whatever is going to be had at this point in time, we don't know. We don't know. But I would like to see them be able to move positive in a good direction. Okay? You got all of these kids. You got content right there, my friend. You don't have to actually make the men your content. And making the men your content has not worked out real good at all. I mean, drama sells. So, if you want to put your name in that type of category, but all money is not good money. And with the factors of all money not being good money, if you out here doing this for money, then honey, this shit got you looking funny and kind of like a dummy. Yeah, that sounds about right. But Tay gotta go, and I'm gonna come back. You definitely know that for sure. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive. You know I'm always on this KK chase. Help me win this race. If you are not a subscriber, please become a subscriber, friend. I don't believe this shit. I don't. You can't make this up. Shout out to my supporters that dropped this in my inbox, because woo. Anyway, your girl Tay.
Imagine your son getting tore down and destroyed, his reputation destroyed over the internet over fake domestic violence claims. How would you feel if your son started losing everything that he built for and he never did any of those things? You understand?
Somebody said, have you told your mother about the twins? Bro, I appreciate the love. But one thing, y'all gonna do your shit, y'all gonna stop watching me. Say congratulations, but with all that, you gotta get married stuff, don't. Stop that.
I gotta tell you, it's you. I gotta tell you, it's you.